All right. Who's ready to get this thing started, huh? This is definitely going to be pretty interesting. Definitely going to be interesting.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with a 3-wood here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
A birdie putt awaits.
Go in. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. And here we are with their fourth. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Putt is underway.
Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Didn't really start the greatest, now did we?
Well, let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
This would be a great up and down.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
How close was that to going down?
This one for bogey.
Of course.
Ooh, nice line.
What?
That putt seemed to lack a little bit of feel.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
Not good, folks.
Sitting at 3 over for the event.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Well, this should find the short grass. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
All right. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. I mean,
You like that, didn't you? Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
that's going to be a big putt. Big putt. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
That's the right pace. This should drop.
Oh!
Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently in 3rd place.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, and that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it.
That was pretty good. Pretty good.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Is
Setting
not
up
good.
this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Not good. Not good
Go
at
on,
all.
get in the hole. What a disappointment.
But I got
Now
par.
over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
Yeah.
Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Wow, that was just striped.
Oh boy. Keep it going. All right.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch. This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
It did go a little bit
that's
left.
a great approach
so
shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
birdie. Can I go birdie?
It's on a great line.
Nope. Not enough, folks.
A bit too much pace on that one.
That's pretty tidy. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. That's hooking, that one.
Oh, no.
The ball looked a little thirsty. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Nicely done.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
Oh, boy.
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, Find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Need to not get greedy.
Our
I
current
gotta,
leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
I got
Next
a lot
up
to cut.
is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Coming off a double bogey. Interesting to see how they tackle this one.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Good shot there, Beamer.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently in 5th place.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the
Wow.
bunker.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Uphill, huh? All right.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par on this one. And that's now 5 over for the round. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Okay. Not bad. Simmer. Simmer.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par.
That gets the job done.
Save par.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
Uh-oh.
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Good drive.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Interesting choice of the driver here.
Crap.
That's a bit out of shape.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
9 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
That's
There
a
we
good
go.
make in the end. Certainly helped
I didn't think that was going in, guys. I really
position.
didn't.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. This is buckets.
Wow.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
The wind's going to help carry it a little bit, so.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look,
Nope.
I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. An opportunity to make their par.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Uh-oh. I did way
A
too
little
much.
off the mark on that approach shot.
And coming up well short.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, man.
Shame
Look
it
at
didn't
that, huh?
drop. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard.
Didn't change it.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. Yeah, that one will play. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Oh, too slow. Way too slow. Yikes.
Getting ready to play their third.
That's better. Wow. Set myself up
He
really
has
good
this
there.
putt to save his
For
par.
par.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Oh. And how about the concentration to pull that shot off? That's a poor lie.
Will he be able to get out of here?
They got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Playing their fourth shot. And in it goes for the par. And let's have one more look at that shot. managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Looking at a par 5 here. That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 15th. Going with the 6-iron here.
Keep going
Now
slow.
you just got to pray for good lie because that one's heading towards the sand. And from the bunker here. Ooh, almost went in.
Almost did go in.
Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, this looks pure. That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make.
That was a bomb.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
I can't either. That was incredible, dude. That was absolutely incredible. I can't believe I did that.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys.
Yeah.
Not a bad play, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
All right.
This has eyes for the hole.
Wow.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Keep it going.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
That's frustrating. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty close up there.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Good hit.
Nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely club down.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th.
That was a good
and
shot.
A chance for birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Can't be too bold.
Be the ball, Danny. No.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's their 4th birdie of the day.
That was great.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
I need maybe if I can break even. That would be fantastic. I'd be happy if I broke even.
Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Going with the 5-iron here.
All right.
getting ready to play their third.
I think I set myself
This
up for a
putt
good
is for a
par.
final score of 74.
Maybe. Maybe.
Looking good so far.
No.
Ooh.
Damn it.
A bogey putt awaits.
Damn it.
And that wraps up proceedings in this one.
And as this event comes to an end, I'm pretty sure this
52.
player will be ruining some poor mistakes.
Not stellar by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, it was quite pitiful, to be fair.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Look, Ricky Fowler came out on top last time they played, so let's see who brings their A game and gets the victory today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot into the first.
Not bad.
While they've got their eye
think I
locked
got
in,
my,
look at that approach
self
shot
set up a
against
little bit.
Ricky Fowler as well.
But
An opportunity for a birdie here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, terrific.
Yes!
What an effort.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Yes.
He's currently tied for 8th. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
Okay.
That's nicely done. Playing from 110 yards out.
Oh, 102. Well, that was really slow on my part.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot.
Wind is going straight at his back.
If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And here we are with the third shot. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, I didn't give it
That looked
enough.
good for a long time, didn't it?
Are you kidding me?
Just tapping in for a
Damn
bogey
it.
on this hole. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Playing from around 160 yards. Opting for the 9-iron.
That was too slow again.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
It was tracking
so
pretty good.
Close.
It was tracking
Didn't
pretty good.
quite have the right stuff there.
These are on rails, looking good.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Birdied their last hole. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
He's -1 and I'm even. Not bad though.
The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Great shot. Even for the day. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This should play.
Sit.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
13 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Like the look of this one.
Not
A
enough,
bit
though.
long on that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
Yeah.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Oh, how about that one?
Before this putt was hit, they looked their playing partner in the eye and gave a signal. That was mean, but fair.
A putt for a place in the top 10.
Nope. Way off.
That's disappointing.
An opportunity to make a par here. Nice little putt to hole, that one. A live look at the leaderboard, and Bubba Watson finds himself in top spot.
The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead.
Well, that really did sit, didn't it?
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Gotta try and save the par here.
That was a gallant attempt. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
That one goes down for bogey.
Bubba Watson currently in the lead. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. How do you see them faring here today?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Was tracking all right.
Steady now. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently in 2nd place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Bubba Watson is 1 shot ahead of the field. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Not good.
Setting up
good.
miles from the hole.
Miles from the hole. Miles, guys. Miles. Absolutely miles. Oh, crap. That's not good. Not good at all.
A bit long on that one. 20 feet to the hole.
Nope.
Ouch, that hurts.
Close.
Putting now for a bogey.
Plus
Trailing
2
by
now.
6 shots after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Going with the 5-wood.
Oh, what? Oh, my freaking mouse, man.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Nope.
That'll sting a bit. This
All
putt
right.
just 5 feet away from the hole.
It starts off on a good line.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Do this straight. That's where I get screwed up too.
Second shot here on the 10th hole.
They've decided to club up.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot. Surely it's going to.
Oh, come on.
Hammerhand's putt. Oh, what a stroke. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
What a shot. Almost went in the bucket.
He's going to stay that way.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Good stroke.
Yes.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
Yeah, baby.
And with that now, back to level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Easy.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
No, it's not, but...
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And this putt to move into the top 20.
Oh.
Just missed. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
Oh, no.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Quality shot, that one.
And he's down there.
He's got roughly 105 yards here. Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
That's why.
This is beautiful to watch.
Set
Dare I
myself
say,
up.
Luke, this player has been
Pretty
in
good.
fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
So far, so good.
Oh,
right
not
by the
enough.
hole.
I really I
Oh,
was
Rich, is
going to do
there
a little bit
anything
more,
more
but I thought it was going to
disappointing
be too
setting
much.
up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? A couple under at this stage, currently tied for 9th. And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. They get a little ground draw here. Oh, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Nope.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop.
So,
I'm
no
even at
movement on the
least.
leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Looks like they've sliced this one, Rich.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine?
Second shot here on the 15th.
Wow.
Well, that's a handy shot. It's just about 3 feet away.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
Ooh, nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. This shot from around 210 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Closer, closer.
That was special.
Okay.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Looking better.
Oh, no.
Appears to have overcooked this one. Lining up the birdie putt here. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate.
This one heading towards the green.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. And down it goes.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Putting for birdie.
Needs this putt to tie Ricky Fowler.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. This one's looking good. Yeah, you'll take that. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Well played, mate. Good look at birdie here.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
And this putt for a final score of 69. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Top 10, Rich, not to be sneezed at.
No, top 10s are always good. Top 10s are always good, Luke. It gives you some confidence going into the next tournament.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
Not bad. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Going with the 7. It's a little wayward.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Might have set myself up pretty okay.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Maybe.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th.
Oh.
There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for this.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And here we are with the third shot.
Oh, crap.
Time now for the fourth shot. Didn't that look good for a long time?
This putt for par here. There it is.
Currently at +1 for the tournament. Here we are at the third.
Slow.
This one should find the rough. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. Yeah, that lie was nasty, but what a shot from there.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
And here we go. Now on the other edge.
1 weak picks too many, I think.
Yeah,
Holy
you
Toledo.
that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
Just sit and simmer.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for bogey. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
All right.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the fourth hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see 2 massive bunkers and obviously the water. So anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
This one's dialed in. Beautiful shot.
B-E-A. Beautiful.
Now 5 strokes behind. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Oh, I can't take it out, huh? Okay.
Going with the 8-iron here. Woo, back there, horsey.
Yeah, it's gonna go big time, ain't it? Yeah. I didn't do it enough.
Yeah, nicely played.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
This tour player is just streets ahead now.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row. This has a real chance.
Oh, damn.
No, that's too bad. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
For the par.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Too slow.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single
Boom,
moment
baby.
of being on the PGA
Boom.
Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year. The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Could have been better.
Even for the day. Opting for the 3-wood.
Oh, shoot.
That's definitely left of the green.
Yep.
Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt.
Putting for birdie here.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Wow, what a save.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Sit, sit, sit. Beautiful.
Fought against the wind to stick that one.
Beautiful. Let's go,
This one's
baby.
for birdie. Not a bad line, this.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current
Oh,
leader
he's
is
already
enjoying
done
a
below 18.
one-shot lead.
Wow.
Time now to take in the 9th hole.
Luke, that
Oh,
swing was
crap.
just south of awful.
That was way awful, guys.
Henny, I'm sure
Way
you've got a
awful.
better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
That's it. It's okay. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader.
Sit, sit, sit. There we go.
Oh,
There
that's a
we
high
go.
caliber shot. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. This one started out on a good line.
Boom.
That will work.
Phew.
He finds himself in a share of 13th. We've arrived at a par 5. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Second shot here at the 10th. And here we are with the third shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Keep going.
And this
Beautiful.
putt to move into the top 10.
Beautiful.
I don't mind the look of this.
Not beautiful.
Just didn't drop.
Damn it.
Easy par that.
It's all right.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
What a shot.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
And currently leading this tournament is Tony Finau. Lovely playing.
The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root
See
for
what I
him.
can't do, guys.
And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh boy.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
88 feet. Holy Toledo.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
No. Not done.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his
What,
rival.
did he get a hole in one?
Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
7 feet to the cup. This looks good.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
He's currently tied for 14th. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side. but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Opting for the 5-iron. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
This is on a great line.
Oh, nope.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Oh, geez. That's not good.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Time for the second shot at the 14th.
Wow.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Even for the day. Trying to break into the top 20.
Stop.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This is what they have left for a par.
That's a good sign of a player's character, Rich. Still managed to make something out of the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Not doing this again.
That's a little untidy. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say,
Holy
a solid
crap.
145 here.
And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with their fourth.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Oh, it's a little wayward. Bouncing through the branches.
Oh.
That always looked wet, didn't it?
Well, I'm screwed, aren't I? I can't.
Here's their sixth shot. Here's their seventh shot. How close was that to going down?
Oh, great. Here we go.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, it is. Big time.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Sitting at +5 for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one is all over it.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
This shot was about 140 yards out.
Went straight down.
At least it's not disappearing now. It was, but not
Oh,
anymore.
stop it. What a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Here's HV3.
Close. Gonna par it.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Currently at +3 for the event.
And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Slow. Oh no. Yep.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Playing their 4th shot.
Breeze straight into him.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Time for the 5th shot. Oh, that almost went down. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, come
That was
on.
a gallant attempt. Nice round, well played.
Well, that was another spectacular day's viewing. I certainly enjoyed bringing the action alongside Rich Beam and Henny. What did you witness down there? A victory over Harold Varner III?
Luke, I don't even know what I witnessed. I need to go and sit in a dark room and think about that. I saw some incredible shots pulled off that should never have been pulled off, and in the end, Harold Varner III was beaten. I think this player will be so pleased with that they'll use the confidence and just propel themselves forward in the next event and be.
You got different shoes, eh?
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
No, you can't out-Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff.
Simmer.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
It's pretty rough. Oh boy.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
It's fine. I set myself up for a
That's
good short
disappointing.
putt.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxhole Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxhome Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Going with the 5-iron here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Not bad. Not bad.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Maybe. Okay. Yep. I don't know. All right.
That'll sting a bit. This is a par putt. Well done.
Well done. Well done.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Big chance here. Well, that looked good for a long way. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
Oh, he's +1. Oh.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
Interesting. Oh, that is a high wind. I'll keep it at 224. See what it does. I don't know. I really don't.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Okay, stop rolling. Stop. Wow.
That's
That
a
had
tad
lot of
wayward.
momentum.
Not
A lot
quite
of
finding the
momentum.
surface.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Sure did. Lots of wind.
And a par putt awaits him.
It's on a good line.
There we go.
Nice to make a mid-range par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Both even
This
now.
hole is
That's
a par
good.
5.
Hard to 5. Okay. Okay, is there another way of doing it? There is. Maybe? Oh, there's a damn tree in the way. Nah, I can't do that. I could, but I ain't going to. Alright, folks. Oh boy.
That's a good-looking shot there. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Wow.
Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Well, that'll play.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
There we go, folks.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Set myself up pretty good, I'd say.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Pretty good.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard.
I'm hoping that sounds definitely sounds better to me anyway. So, all right. Left a little. Left a little.
This one's online.
Damn it.
This would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately, having to settle for par.
It's all right. It's all right.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
It's a 2-shotter? Okay.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
3 shots off the lead.
Going with the 7. Is that what they had in mind?
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Par? I'm at birdie, son.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
I guess you meant to get it up to be able to
And now to
shoot
Bubba
it in for
Watson.
par.
He's one
makes
stroke
sense.
behind his rival in this event.
There's no way. If he gets it, man. I was about to say, there's no freaking way.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to face a par 4. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. playing this one about 130 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind. Pretty good shot there.
Not bad.
Trying to
Not
get
bad.
to 2 under with this putt. Was on a good line.
Putting for a par here.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Get in. Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
Here we are in front of a par 3. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's out to the right for sure.
Terrible.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Getting ready to play their third.
Another
4
terrible.
strokes off the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Good putt that.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
crap.
dropping back to level with the card.
Yep.
As we
I don't
stride
want
to the
that.
final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Looking to drop this putt to be even with Bubba.
Well, I'm even.
And
For
now
now.
to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your
Tied.
thoughts so far?
Not good.
Well,
Not
look, I've been
good at all.
enjoying this pair of rivals we are following
like it.
today. The two of them are
I don't
pretty
like it
even
one
for the
bit.
event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Wonderfully played. Sitting at 1 under. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Way
Well,
too,
this person
way
displays
too far,
the power
though.
game in pure fashion
way
there.
too far.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
Nope. Not gonna happen, folks. Not gonna happen. It's all right. That's not all right though.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. 2 great shots, but 3 bad putts.
Yep.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course.
He's up. Okay. That's okay.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
That's not okay.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
That's not good.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
Oh,
Okay,
what?
steady now.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Come on, dude.
And as we check the standings, Lexi Thompson currently holds top spot.
With the 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Well, that's a nice line. Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here.
Lexi Thompson currently in the lead as we head to the next tee.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole. I've seen worse looking swings in a playground. The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
That was beautiful. That's going to help me out big time, guys. Big time.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Little birdie looking here.
Oh, I like the look of this. That's a good putt to make.
Of course, he had a good one too.
And
of course, he had a good one. Why wouldn't he have a good one? 4 under now. Only.
Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Ah, crap.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. 5 shots off the lead.
Oh, 4. Wow, that's way.
That's not the one he wanted.
Why are you clapping?
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Looks like this one's bunker bound.
It's all right.
He's not hit the mark on that approach.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
That was dialed in.
Putting for a par now.
Now 7
All right,
shots
I
behind
got a par.
after that.
I should be happy
We
with
have a
that.
par
I am
3
happy
on
with
this
that.
one.
So, all right. Well, let's see what I can do.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, geez. Not this crap
That's a
again.
bad error to make there. That's headed right. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Oh,
Oh.
almost went in. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Wasn't enough left.
Well, the good thing
Unfortunately.
about making bogeys is it gives you a chance to bounce back at the next.
It's all right. It's all right.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 4th place.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
Not a
How does
good
he get
lie.
like he hit the
Fortunate
bang
to
flag
hit the
and
pin
going
and
in?
go in.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. Oh my, where's this one going, Henny?
This is going to the pine straw. It's not too bad in there.
It can often be unpredictable how it comes out of the
No.
pine straw.
Come
That's
on,
an awful
dude.
error. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Straight
Pete's
down
sake.
wind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That got a little out of control, I think.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% upset.
This is their 5th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And after
He
that
got a
effort,
par,
that's
though.
how it looks.
I got
Our
plus
current
2.
leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Yeah, need to get rid of
Here
those.
we are at the 17th tee.
They're needing to make something special happen, and I can't think of a better opportunity than now on this short par 4.
Uh-oh. They've hooked this one.
Oh, come on.
Always unpredictable here out of the pine straw.
Oh, that was pure. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, just missed. Putting for par.
On a nice line.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's sitting there just in
I
3rd
have to clean
place.
those up. I have to.
Ooh, that almost went down. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
I need to get rid of the 2 strokes.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
This is going to be tough.
Well struck. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Oh,
Let's
not
hope this
in
one
the
gets a good
bunker.
lie because it's heading towards the rough.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. And with that putt, that'll bring his tournament to a close.
Crap. +2. Not good. Not good at all, guys.
And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak. Thanks for joining us on course today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hardworking folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Well, in their last encounter, Bubba took them to town, so I think this player we're following has a chip on their shoulder and has something to prove this week.
Well, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
It's a big fairway, so
This shot from 120 yards. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Looks good.
And that will drop
There
in
we
for
go.
birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He finds himself tied for 6th. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 6 iron. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Yeah, trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This for back-to-back birdies. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Bit too heavy-handed there. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Solid par putt, that. He's currently tied for 6th. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary, as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side, find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pull. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Simmer, 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 simmer. There we go.
That's some good golf right there. 14 feet to the cup.
Oh, it was too
so
much.
close.
It was too much.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Good looking putt.
Oh, not enough
This
power.
is a bogey putt coming up.
Oh, for
And a
Pete's
little
sake.
slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. Here we are at the 4th hole. That's a big drive. Going with the hybrid.
Look out left.
Wow, yeah.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader.
Oh, come on.
Time now for the 4th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Great touch.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 3. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Time to tee off at the 6th. Oh my, that was launched.
Beautiful.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's tidy. 14-footer.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking really good, this one.
Nope, not good enough.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
It looked like it came out of a cannon.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want.
Nope. Wasn't quite what I wanted.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Yeah, that one pulled straight off the blade. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yes! Hold it! Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Track.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's sharing 13th place. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Maybe. If I can do it right.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This one is chewing fiber.
Easy.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Yeah.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
That was
It flicked
very
to the cup.
chippable.
Nice stroke.
That's a good putt to make, that one.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one, a really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Looking good. Look at that.
Now
That's
Bubba's got
beautiful.
nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
Now, as long as I don't screw this up.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Like I said, as
That
long
was
as I
a
don't screw
gallant
it up.
attempt. Okay, that hole's behind you now.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently on top of this one.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Nicely done.
Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him in the third round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with him, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with him, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
We've arrived at a par 4. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Sitting at 1 under the card, just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
A par putt on the table. Currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Going with the 7.
Not good. Not good at all.
Pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
How close was that to going down?
Oh, my Lanta.
This is from miles away.
This putt to try and save their par.
Nope.
Oh, that's too bad. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
And down she goes.
Colin Morikawa currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings.
I'm even now.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad.
Yes. Block the bogeys. Block them. B-L-O-C-K. Block. Blocky.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
Yeah, I went the wrong way, like usual.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again. Come on, ball. Come on.
Close.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Even for the day.
And now to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 3. Handy effort, that one.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. And back to the course with the live action.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Get in the hole.
Not enough power, guys.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This would be a good putt to make to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Well played.
Boom.
And that will take him to 1 under.
And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Go
Oh,
with the
crap.
3-wood here.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Damn it.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And well holed. Let's move on.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Big time play, that one. At the right time too.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's
Yep.
making up some ground on his playing partner.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Sitting at -1.
Nothing
where I
good out
wanted
on
to
the
go.
right-hand side, Luke. This headed for
Definitely
trouble.
not where I wanted to go.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Judging it beautifully.
And that will do it. His work is done here.
I got par at least,
Well, Henny,
so
they've done it. They've finally managed to beat their rival.
Indeed they have, Luke, and they will be glad to check that box in their list of goals this season.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
need more money.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
Oh, great swing there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards, the perfect wind swing, nice and easy.
What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here, gotta be gentle.
Get excited. This could go in. And this putt coming up for his par. He's currently tied for 15th. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Hey, that's a chance.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
There we go. Not bad.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, what a great stroke. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands.
Tied ball game. No
There
bueno.
are so many stunning golf holes on this
No
entire
bueno.
property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
That might be one club too many. Oh, well done. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Nope.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt was about 8 feet.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer.
All right.
Well
all
done.
right. I made
Currently
par.
1 under for the event. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Oh, I curved
This
it
needs to
left
go a little bit
at the
right once
end.
it lands.
See that? Dang it.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Oh, get in. You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd.
Maybe. Nope. Nope. Close.
Ouch, that hurts.
Super close, but it's all
Big
right.
putt for par coming up.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps
was a good hit.
fade on this hole. However, don't
Good
get
hit.
too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
Just 3 strokes back.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Wow, What happened there?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
What a shot! Almost
Are
went in the
you
bucket.
kidding me? Come on.
And a par is
You're
all
telling me
but
that could have went in?
guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
7 feet to the cup.
Oh, why'd you say it was guaranteed? Come on.
That putt went a bit long there. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening.
Oh,
I
it's
tell you,
way too
I'd
far.
love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Freaking double
The
bogey.
putt drops, and we're moving on.
Damn it.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole,
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
they're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
Oh, what
Like
a
that
shame.
guy
That would
standing
have been
all
a
the way
nice
up
one to
there on the hill
hold.
all by himself.
So after that
by
effort, let's take a
lonesome.
look at the leaderboard.
Both a +1 now.
Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Sitting at +1, just outside the top 20.
Out of bounds.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And here we are with their 4th.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Opting for the 3-wood. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Sixth shot coming up. 5 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Job done. Let's head to the
Finally
next.
got it. Now I got a lot
And
of
it's New
strokes.
Zealand's Lydia Ko
Take
who
off.
leads here
3.
as we head to the next.
The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
There have been a lot of players that have come out, and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with a final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Where was that going? Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Oh, well played.
A par putt awaits.
It's looking solid.
There we
That's
go.
well holed.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
What do you mean you just missed the hole? It went in.
Yes, what a shot.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
The par 5 ninth is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
There we go. Another very fast.
You like that, didn't you? Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year
There we
that
go.
every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that. And I think that the big name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on. Because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well. Your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult
Boom, right in the beach.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, just missed. And this one will be for bogey.
Another
Down
bogey.
it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Nope. Way left.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's catch up with Ricky Fowler.
I don't care right now.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Ooh, that almost went down.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. Solid little par putt
Oh,
here.
come on, dude.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, that was way too much.
Fair effort.
In she
I
goes.
can't believe I did
Let's
that.
head to the next.
What am I at,
All right,
13?
Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker.
Oh, come on, really?
Here we are in the fairway bunker. Can they execute a good shot?
Going another, nope.
And here we are with the third shot.
And here we go for 2 more shots, possibly 3.
And this is an extremely long putt. We might even have to hinge on this one.
This is what they have left for par here.
That'll sting a bit. Just a 4-footer remaining. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
No movement
really
up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Really needed that.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
This really looks good.
There we go.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's getting some airtime between him and his rival. He's 2 ahead.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
Sure does.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, too much power.
That's not your best effort. Playing their 4th shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Currently
+8
at
now.
+8 for the event. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more
need,
famous on the PGA
trim
Tour,
2 off
site
if
of
I
so
can.
many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
That's really not what we were looking for.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
And he needs this to save par.
Round now in the books. Good
Pretty
luck
high up.
next time. And that'll do it for today. Great day all round, wouldn't you say, partner?
Lovely being alongside you as well,
Not
Luke.
good at all. -9 points.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Well, guys, I don't have time to do one more, so I'm actually going to call it early. I got some more training to do. I'm definitely going to do some putting. Definitely going to do some putting and whatnot, but check out some of this stuff real quick, actually. I might have to do that again. I don't know. No, that was way too fast. I need to keep being consistent, and that's the problem. Being consistent doing this is tough. Holy Toledo, what was that? Water! Yeah, see, that's some elk over there. Nice. Wow. Has it really? See, that wasn't much different. Alright. Well. Not bad, I guess. But anyway, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I would appreciate it. I love doing this in general. I love video gaming. Love talking with people. So the more people to watch, the more people to follow, the better it's going to be for me, and not just for me, but for everyone else. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one.